Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited to share with you this quick and easy, bright, warm spring or true spring makeup look. This is a look that's really great to do on an everyday basis if this is your seasonal color palette or if these are the colors that you enjoy to wear. And let's get right into creating this warm, fresh look. I've already done my base makeup just to warm things up so my skin tone is more in line with the color palette. But we need to continue to add warmth because right now, between my top, this wig, everything is really off to my natural coloring. So let's make me feel more like a warm or true spring. I'm going to start off with a little bit of highlighter. This is the RMS Redimension Hydra Dew Luminizer in the shade Prosecco Fizz. This is a really beautiful natural gold highlight. And what I love is it has a translucency. So even if you are someone who is more of a neutral skin tone versus a very, very warm skin tone, this can still work. For warm or true spring, this is just a really beautiful highlight that you can, for lack of better words, just really pack on because it never feels like shimmer or highlight. It truly is a dewy glow in this baked gel powder. With this being more of a high contrast color palette, I want to highlight all of the central portions of my face. And once we balance everything out and make everything just feel a little bit more harmonious color, the highlighting will make sense. And I want to keep everything tied together. So I'm going to take a small brush and really highlight here on the inner corner of the eyes. When I'm doing this type of quick everyday makeup look, I always like to be mindful of how can I use the different products in my routine to multitask and maximize their benefits. So highlight we have on the face and on the eyes. Now, an area which I feel like warm, true spring as well as warm, true autumn really get to have fun with is bronzer, because bronzer is something that runs quite warm. So finding a bronzer that is going to work for either of these color palettes tends to be really easy. So we are going to have fun with our bronzer. I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer Baked Luminous Bronzer. This is the shade number 300 Honey Bun. Warm up the back of my cheeks, and I am just going to let this take over almost like a bronzer. And for a lot of warm, true seasons, a contour shade can feel a little too cool toned because it's going to go a little shadowy. You could technically use a neutral contour powder, but I like to go with something a little bit warmer and focus on warming and highlighting your skin tone so that way things just feel a little bit more cohesive and you're still sculpting the face. You're just using more light to sculpt than you are shadow. And I love using bronzer just to add this warmth. It's going to make everything feel so much more cohesive. Large fluffy brush, and I'm going to use the bronzer here on the socket of my eye. Work and blend, work and blend. And you can see that's just already adding so much life to the face. And it's so easy. You can use the same brush or a smaller brush. I'm gonna use a smaller brush and bronze right under my lower lash line to just help guide the upper and lower eye together. Before I finish my cheeks, let's add our color to the eyes. Lisa Eldridge Liquid Lurex in the shade Rosalia. And this is a really beautiful, slightly neutral leaning warm. And go back to my flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm using a mirror further away from me so that way I can see what this looks like from afar. Because for every day, I prefer to do things at a slightly farther distance. That way it allows me to blend a lot more quickly and I can see what my makeup looks like to the people who are talking to me, because realistically I'm not going to be in a mirror this close to me all day. I'm going to be talking to people more of a social distance. So I like to do most of my everyday blending from a social distance so that way things just feel more realistic. And you can see it just ties the eye together so beautifully. And this shade Rosalia is such a versatile workhorse. I want to get something on the lips before my blush so that way I can harmonize everything together with the cheek color. I'm going to start off with a stain. This is the Sephora Collection Cream Lip Stain in the shade number 69 Hippie Pink. This shade's quite bright and almost pastel, so I like to use this more as a base and then use a large brush Depending on your skin tone, this shade can feel a little bit warmer or a little bit more cool. I want to keep it feeling warm, so I'm gonna add a little bit more depth. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Lip Liner in the shade 705 Cappuccino. Instead of being super prescriptive and precise with my lip liner, I'm using this to round the shade and going back to my lip brush just to soften it in. This shade is going to technically be a little too cool toned to harmonize with the palette, but this would work better for something like a bright spring, so a neighboring palette, because it's going to have a little bit more neutrality. This is going to help ground it, because sometimes even if you are someone who does really well with all these warm tones, sometimes just having a fraction of neutrality or coolness can really make everything feel a lot more natural and realistic, because even on a bright sunny day, there will still be some areas of the surrounding landscape that are in shadow. So add a little bit of shadow and do so much for your entire look. And already this lip stain now looks a lot less jarring. Instead of a gloss, I'm gonna use a lipstick. This is a Gucci Rouge de Butte Brilliant Lipstick in the shade number 215 Dooley Blush. Now, something I like to do just to soften it, I'm gonna use that tiny brush I use for my lower lash line, and I am going to use my residual bronzer on this brush just to soften my lip line and also add a little bit more warmth to the perimeter. Now I'm ready for blush. For blush, I'm gonna be using the Dayseek Blending Layered Cheek in the number 01 Summer Coral. So we have a shade that's a little bit more of a neutral warm pink and a true light to slightly more saturated peach. I want to make sure I'm keeping warmth in, so I'm going to use that same brush I used for bronzer, and I'm just going to work between the two shades and then just start building. And then as I level on my brush, I'm going to round into the eye just to further tie everything together. And I'm going to go back to that brush I used with my highlight and just use that to use my edges. I want to finish adding my final piece of contrast, which is going to be framing my eyes with a little bit of liner. You could use an eyeliner. I don't have an eyeliner that's quite warm enough, so I am going to use a shade from the Natasha Denona Retro Glam eyeshadow palette, this deep brown called Jazzy. And using a small flat brush, I'm going to use the shade to line the outer half of my lash line. I'm going to use a tiny bit of the shade Flare, which is going to be a little bit more of a cranberry pink. And this is especially great if you have blue or green eyes, but honestly, even brown eyes will still pick up a little bit from this. So right here on this very inner portion, I'm just going to layer the two shades and then pull out. That way it softens this front edge and just makes things feel a little bit more soft and a little bit more pretty and airy. I'm gonna curl my lashes, prepare them for mascara. And then, or your mascara, you can do ideally a really nice warm chocolate brown, but if you don't have one, a black brown or any type of brown that you like works best. I'm gonna use a little bit of my Etude Dr. Mascara Fixer just to coat my lashes. And this is going to add a little bit of definition and tint to my lashes because I have used this over top of other mascaras to lock them in place, but this is going to give me a base for my next step. If you're someone who has really full lashes, you can just apply your regular mascara and call it a day. I don't have most full lashes, and for this look, I need a little bit more something to play off on my eyes. So I'm going to take just the outer half of these lashes from the brand Dolly Wink. This is the style number 9 Natural Dolly. And I am just going to use it like an outer half lash. While my lashes are drying down, I'm going to finish off with a little bit of fragrance. And for spring, I like to layer something a little bit warm and fun with something a little bit more bright and fruity. So I'm going to start off with Narciso Rodriguez for her Musk Nude. This is a warm sandalwood musk. It's going to add a little bit of depth and contrast to this look because it does have a little bit more moodiness, but I want to counteract that with a little bit of the Lancome Idole. This is a bright sunny floral rose, and layered over top of the Narciso, it just has a nice play off these different tones, and we can go ahead and pull out this and get a look at the fringe. And already this is really, really pretty, but we are gonna finish everything now with just a basic coat of mascara to blend this outer lash into the rest of the lash. And this is going to complete my quick and easy everyday bright spring or true spring makeup tutorial. I wanted this look to feel a little bit more bright and fun, especially for the spring season, because a lot of times when you read all these things about high contrast, it sounds like so much work and so much effort, but in reality, you can let your own coloring do so much of the work for you and just really focus on having fun and creating a look that harmonizes and accentuates your best features. So let me know, is this the color palette you work with, or is this just colors that you want to pull into your everyday routine? For me, I like to pull a little bit here and there into my everyday looks, but it's not a palette I can fully commit to just because it's so far from the type of looks in my personal color palette. Let me know your thoughts and what type of looks you like to use for your bright spring makeup looks. And until we see each other again, I hope you're taking care of yourself wherever it is you're on the world, and I will see you later. Bye, y'all.